Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Welcome to another episode of One Man and His Boat. It's black dark here at sunny Dunbar, and well, it's going to be a short day. Good morning guys, and a very warm welcome indeed, and thank you very much for everybody who's written a comment on last week's vlog and given it a like and given it a share. We can't thank you enough. Now today, this is our first day back after a wee while. We've had a lot of weather come through, and it's not going to be any different this week. This is the only day that we're kind of going to get this week, so we have to go. The pots have not been pulled for 3 weeks, so it's going to be very interesting to see the condition of the lobsters. If they are sick, then they'll be back over the side ready to repair themselves, instead of having to go to the buyers and go through the hospital, as they call it, basically the health ward for the lobsters. So they're better back in the sea, out of the way. So we'll untie the ropes and we shall get going. So guys, that's like 7 o'clock in the morning and it's still black dark. Now the winter weather's really kicking in now, because obviously we've seen a big change in the last 2 weeks of what the weather's been like, and I did have a big idea about shorting more gear, which I really shouldn't do. But Lynsey and I were having a discussion last night, and we decided, because that's everything we've got, we can't afford to take the gamble. So I'm not going to shut the gear, I'm just going to work away with what we've got, especially if we're only going to get a day here, a day there. Beautiful moon. So guys, as you can see, I had a little bit of problem trying to get out this morning. It's not very easy with a flood tide and a swell as well. Now the reason poor Woody wasn't doing in time is because he got a flat tyre, so he's having a bad morning already. So what I had to do is basically tie Woody's boat off to the Lynsey B and then put his ropes around me so there's no anything that can catch our propeller when we try and reverse out. Now the reason I had to reverse out is obviously because of the flood tide and the swell, because it would all push us back up the harbour. If it's an ebb tide, you do it the opposite way. You take the front rope and then you go around the back of the boat and then we sneak out forward. It's just simply knowing what you're doing. It takes a lot of years to learn it and there has been a few accidents over the years about tail ties and stuff like that, but everybody's got to learn, Yeah, so we got untied, we got him tied up successfully, which is always a must. If you're the inside boat and you've got a boat on the outside of you, you have to tie him up correctly because you don't know if he's going to actually make it down to the harbour, and if things go wrong, then it's your responsibility, not the owners of the boat, because you untied him. So there you go, there's a wee bit of fun fact, and that's insurance wise as well, guys, so that's a big alarms. So right guys, we're about approaching our first end, we best get on with it. Blankety blank. I think we'll see a lot of that today.
Yeah.
Well, that was very poor indeed. But it has been into this week. It's 3 weeks since we were last out, and sometimes the stuff can actually get out the creels, and given time they will find a way. Hopefully that's what's happened here. If not, then make your own mind up what's happened there. Right, we'll get on with shotting this gear now. That wind's going to pick up when the daylight comes in, mate, you ken that?
I think it's already picking up, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Coast Guard. The Maritime Safety Information Broadcast is now via channel 63. Channel
62.
All stations, this is Aberdeen Coast Guard. For the Maritime Safety Information Broadcast is now via channel 64. Channel 64.
So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what do you think of my new flag? This is a fiberglass composite material, and obviously you can see it's yellow in colour, so it's easily seen. Hopefully we don't get as many flag ends ran down. The ones that I'm dismantling, they'll be recycled, because I've got a lot more of these poles, and the parts of the old flags will be going on to the new poles. So yeah, going to be very interesting indeed. So we're the first one in Dunbar to have the yellow ones. There we are. I'm putting that in front of you guys now. Yeah. This is the worst thing about leaving your creels as long. I hope it just gets there. Boat gets mucky, everything gets mucky. sign of life on this fleet, yeah. Is that a new flag, did you? I can't see you guys, I hope you can see me. Well, this day's turning out how I expected it to. Absolutely nothing in the Creels. That's how many fleets were done? 3 fleets? 3 fleets for one lobster. That's what it is, that's what happens when you leave it too long. I'll try again this week at some point if the weather gives us the opportunity. A lot nicer day than what I thought it was, thankfully. I think we're missing some. Of course, I would have to pick the day that we're busiest.
Alright? Alright.
That's the first time in a long time I've had a flag come away like that.
It was just the weather, you reckon?
Yeah, probably just the wind.
Fine. Make sure I keep the foot in. Yeah? Make sure I keep the foot in. GoPro's gone. GoPro's gone, I think. Right. Yeah, definitely does it.
Right guys, you've seen that one of the boats was over the top of us in the clips that you've just seen. Now I wanted to quickly explain about what happened and how I sorted that there. Well, as you've seen at the start of the fleet, that one of my flags was missing, so I think that's why the felly never seen my ends, so that's why he shot over the top of me. Now what happens there is I've got my rope at a certain angle and he shots over like that. It does happen, it's fishing, it's going to happen all the time. Now what I've got to do, because his rope's over mine, when we pull our rope, his rope comes up with ours. So I've either got to cut my rope or cut his rope. The wind and the tide favoured his rope at the present, so what I've done was I took in a little bit of slack, cut the rope, passed it round our rope, tied it onto his creel as best as I possibly could with the tide and wind against me, and then once I was able to get his creel over our creel, then the rope just drifted away from the boat quite happily, and that means we can crack on with our day. Now, like I said before, this is fishing and it happens all the time, but we're lucky enough that that was our very first time that we've been shot over. And it was probably my fault with not having the flag end on, but the wind has been reeking, so these things are no built to last, especially when Mother Nature's there to kick her ass. There's another one, look. I bet that's been the lice. What happens with the supermoons and all the rest of it? For some reason the lice like to come out when the moon's the highest and the spring tides are the biggest. And what they do is, if they find any creatures like that, they just go through them like nobody's business. Any crustacean, eat them from the inside out. Horrible to see. They'll eat fish and everything, honestly. Oh, there's Sammy again, Jeff. Hello, kid. Here. Was that nice? Was that nice? It's like the cats at home. That's it, sweetheart, that's all you're getting. There we go, guys. 6 lovely lobsters. Hi guys, thank you very much for joining us indeed. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please write a comment below if you have any questions, and please subscribe to the channel. And once you've done that, tick that notification bell on YouTube. I'll let you know exactly when we've got our next vlog out. Until your next vlog, my friends, all the very best.
So is it going to get a bit choppy on the way in?
I think so, mate. With the flood tide, it'll just be swelly. Alright. Should be alright.
What's going on? Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got our new hoodies, as Barry said in the last vlog, and look at this.
Ooh, how sexy do you look?
We've got it in blue, red, grey, and black.
And tell me, Jeff, where can we find this fine merchandise?
OMAHB.com.
Not as easy as it is, eh?
It's not as easy, is it? No, but you can find all the merchandise on there, including the beanies, the baseball caps, and all of the gear, and of course the membership.
Oh,
Don't
yes.
forget, Christmas is coming. We've got our membership, and join us as a crew member. Support one man in his boat.
Perfect, sir. Well done. Hey!